My name is Deborah Daniels, and I am the co-founder of the Offender Alumni Association, along with my other co-founder, which is former Chief Justice Drayton Neighbors. Well, after being out of prison for about 15 years and seeing all of the services and programs that were being offered to offenders, but also noticing all the barriers and challenges we still faced, I realized there was a missing link. There was a resource that we were not truly using to its capacity to address what is a crisis in our society, which is mass incarceration, recidivism, gang violence. And the best people to do that or to utilize to address that are those who have actually been involved and now are productive members of society. So the idea is no different than NA or AA, one offender helping another offender.
And OAA is a support system that understands the struggle, the challenge, because you have to be really been there and done that to fully understand. We on this journey of giving back, impacting lives, trying to motivate and inspire others to keep from making the mistakes we made. I stayed locked up 31 years and 6 months, and I was 26 when I went in. And background, I had a pretty rough background. I was out raised in Ensley and learned every bad thing there was to know in an early age. And it eventually, took me to prison.
My name is Stina Dickerson, and I am the Executive Director of the Offender Alumni Association. Well, I've been working with OAA for 5 years. I've been home for 7 years. And so coming home, navigating back into the family and trying to be there for a son that when I left home, he was 6. When I got back, he was 16. No one could talk to me about that, but someone that had been there before. A place of despair, very dark, very lonely, kept a lot of my pain to myself because that was the only thing I had left. I think the biggest challenge was really acclimating and being this new person, being accepted in a society that had disregarded us as citizens. And where do I fit in all of that?
I was 30 years old and I entered the prison system in 1988. I spent 30 years in incarceration. When Dana picked me up, she said, "Well, what's your first thoughts?" I said, "I'm scared to death." And I said, so she said, "Well, just relax and we're going to take care of you. And most of all, we're going to just love on you." And so I ain't never had nobody do me like that before, so I didn't know what to expect. And I got to meet some of my brothers that's been out for a while and they've been successful. And they've been a great help to me since I've been out. And today, I have an apartment, a full-time job, and a bright future ahead of me.
I went to prison July 1993, and I was 23 years old at the time. I know my family loved me, but they can't really relate, to what I've been through. All the OAA, they get me, Even though I'm a little weird, they get me, When I was in prison, I was trying to figure out what I'm gonna do when I get out because half my life is gone. I can't go back. It's about going forward because I've hurt people, so now is my opportunity to help people. I've stolen from people, now my opportunity to give to people. So I've hated people, now my opportunity to love people.
We're talking about a wraparound of services in which we're creating with OAA. And what the offender needs most of all is mental and emotional support. First, the offender doesn't even know that. I didn't know it. We feel the gap that's not there.
I mean, over the years, they've called us everything from convicts to ex-convicts to inmates to you name it. Offender is our way of saying this is who we were. It doesn't mean that's who we are today. On any given day, 600,000 formerly incarcerated people can be released back into our communities. And if we don't have the platform, the network to embrace them, then we're going to continue to be in this cycle.
I can't let my past dictate my future. And I ain't gonna let nobody make me wear no mistake I made, because I can't change it. Now, it's what I do from this point forward that matters to me. I'm talking about the first time I ever had my own crib, 2 cars, bank account, credit cards. I got an 8.2 credit score. That's unheard of for a little wretched rascal like me. But
For a lot of us, the second half of our lives is nothing more than an opportunity to make up for the first half. And I felt that. If that's all I can do, I'm okay with that.